afternoon, dear Toastmasters and guests. Love of power. This is a concept that really caught my attention because nowadays in our society, for many people, having power is the most important thing in their lives. And I'm not telling this is good or bad. What I'm trying to say is that the problem isn't the ones that have these benefits and use them in their own instead of using them to help others to improve. And most of the powerful people don't realize the big responsibility that is laid in their hands. Being powerful is a synonym of being a leader. A leader is someone with the faculty to influence other people. And with their words, behavior, and attitude, they achieve by persuading the members of a group working together for a common goal. Jesus Christ, Gandhi, Mother Teresa of Calcutta, Hitler, Napoleon, Benito Juárez, Martin Luther King, Venancio Bansuto, and more are just some examples of great leaders who have been written in our history books. Some of them with extraordinary things and actions for humanity, but others using their leadership to destroy whole nations. That's why I want you to focus here, in this moment. Yes, in Toastmasters. Because speaking in public, standing in front of a crowd, motivating and convincing your audience through words and actions is the key of leadership. We have to remember that leaders are common people like us, with an extraordinary determination and intelligence. So, if it's all clear that I am standing in front of a group of true Toastmasters leaders, the questions are, which kind of leaders we want to be? How congruent could be our words with our actions? And are we willing to become great leaders to help the growth of society? Or leaders for our own benefit and self-interest? Having the give-up speech is a big responsibility for all of us in Toastmasters, and it has lots of trade-offs. Because we are capable to influence in a positive or negative way in any person just by being listened. As Toastmasters, we cannot be the class of leaders that achieve their goals by hurting and taking advantage from others. Through history, there has existed lots of generations that get lost, silent, take refuge in mediocrity, in fear, in despair, because they are tired of fighting without positive results. But what they don't know is that the only thing missing in the puzzle is a great leader, someone with the power and capacity of leading them one step forward. Precisely, that's why we're here, because we like to be listened, we like to communicate our ideas and thoughts. We cannot waste this enormous potential that describes us, because if we use it in a good way, we can be that great leader that has been missing in lots of generations. Many times, we complain about the situation of the country, social change, injustice, corruption, impunity, pollution, lack of values, family disintegration, and many other things. Therefore, we cannot remain silent, waiting for a miracle. Here, the point is, we must keep in mind that what is lacking in this world, in this country, and in this society are leaders like us, committed and visionary leaders, able to see the invisible. We must learn to put aside the large human temptation for always doing the same. As Toastmasters, we need to take our chances to accomplish our goals. Because to be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. We need to maximize our ability to speak well in public and to be consistent leaders with words and actions. At home, at school, at work, with family and friends. We should be like a mirror, a role model for all those around us. Values, equality, respect, sincerity, and humility should characterize us. Because we are an elite, so we have the responsibility to help the growth of society. cannot shine. You better be living and not surviving the history we are living. Because this is not a comedy or a tragedy, but drama.